Hello everyone, welcome to a blind musician tutorial series. This is the fifth tutorial in the series, and so far we have learned the basic right hand finger numbering, the left hand finger numbering just to help in playing the keyboard. We have seen the octave, right? The 61 keys, white and black keys, and we have done around 8 exercises and over a month with right hand and left hand. So keep practicing those exercises, and today for the first time we are going to include the black keys in our octave, right? So I'm going to give you a sargam that we were playing in white keys now with the black keys, okay? And today we'll focus on the right hand. In the next tutorial we'll focus on the left hand, right? So for the black keys, again 2 keys and 3 keys, so we will start with these 2 keys. Now there is the musical theory, or there is a numbering pattern by which you can play the sargam, but I want you to play it by the ear. So for a month you have listened to these tones, and I hope that now you can identify if the tone is not being played properly, right? What I mean is, so while playing this, your mind knows that you are playing sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa, right? So if you play some other key, your ear should be able to identify, oh, this is not the key, right? Right? You suddenly know that no, aisa nahi tha, right? So if that is clear, you can easily play the sargam on these black keys also, right? Or you start from any key in this octave, you should be able to play the same 8 tones without knowing the theory, okay? So suppose you start from here. So if this is your sa now, okay, this is known as the D scale, okay? But if this is the sa, right? Now you can see, no, ऐसा तो नहीं था, right? So yes, this sounds better, right? So you can identify the tone, right? So if you play, right, so these 2 keys, you can make out that the tone was not as per, right? This tone should be inbuilt in your memory. So when you play this, you can make out, right? Okay, if you can't, the other way of playing is by numbers and by memory. You have to memorize the area. How that is done is by a small concept of music known as half tone and full tone. Okay, so this C and this D, okay, these are full tones because from this to this is a half tone. Okay, so from half tone, half tone, so 2 halves make it 1, right? So the half tone full tone concept can also give you a numbering pattern, okay? You can skip this part if you find it tough, but over the next 2 minutes I'll show you how full tones and half tones make a sargam. This is very basic of music theory, okay? This is a pure tone, okay? This is a sharp tone. So this is half tone, half tone, half tone, half tone, half tone, half tone, okay? So when these two meet, there is no black key. So half tone, half tone, half tone, half tone, half tone, right? So when the two combine with a button in between, this is a full tone, okay? So when we are playing the sargam in this area, full tone, right? Because this black key is there, full tone, half tone, right? So C, D, E, F. So E and F, there is no black key in between. Or the numbering game, why I was stressing on the fingers is, it's very easy for people who like mathematics to remember a few numbers and you can play the keyboard. So that is again a technique where you use your mind and your ear. So 3 and 4, right? 3 and 4, there is no full tone. Okay, so in any sargam that you play, you have to remember that the third and fourth buttons are half tones. Okay, I'll give you another example. The D scale, this. No, because this is half tone. So what I said, only third and fourth will be half tone. So full tone, right? So full tone. So sa re ga, right? Now half tone. So half tone, right? So this is the basis of the numbering game. So 3 and 4 are half tones. Okay, let's go ahead. 7 and 8 are half tones. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 3 and 4, 7 and 8 are half tones, right? There is no black key in between. They are adjacent buttons. Okay, for black, these two say are full tones. Okay, because there is a white key in between. So all black keys are full tones. That is the basic. Okay, so now when we want to play sargam with the black keys, we know that all black keys are full tones, right? But you want two half tones, right? Between 3 and 4 and between 7 and 8, right? Okay, so that is one way of playing the sargam. Back to the process by the ear, you remember this tone and you try to place this tone starting from this key. Okay, so we will start from this key first, which is C sharp, C minor, okay, or this key, the two black keys, and this key is where we will start. Okay, so this now you have to produce from this. So the same tone will come from when you start from the black key, right? No, because something went wrong. So yeah, this sounds correct, right? So again, right, this did not sound like what we used to play, right? Right, this sounds better. So right, this sounds like the tone that we were, the octave, right? Just half tone above for all these tunes is, right? So that is how you can play this octave. Going back to the numbering game, just for once, 3, 4 and 7, 8 are half tones. Okay, so 1, 2, whatever comes here, and 4. Okay, so 3 and 4 are half tones, so that can be, right? Then full tone, half tone, right? So 3 and 4, 7 and 8. 3 and 4, 7 and 8, right? So by both ways you can learn how to play the octave in this area. Okay, so our first 4 exercises now we will do in this area. The crossover is very easy when you are playing the black keys. So you can start with any finger. Like I said, play with your fingertip and not like this. Okay, and then we come back. Right, you can walk also, you can play any way you want. If you cross over here, it becomes easier here. Okay, try not to rotate your hand too much. Okay, so that is our first two exercises. The third and fourth were leaving one key, right? And again with right hand on this octave we will be doing leaving one key. So that is right, leaving one key, this one, right, because it is this. So right, and the same thing down. Right, so this is your first black octave, and a bit of concepts of half tones, full tones, right? So these are known as sharp or minor. It's okay, it's not very important, but the numbering game gives you another trick to play if you don't know music theory, right? 3, 4, 7, 8 for the classical scale. Okay, there are other scales where the rules change, but for now this is what we need to focus on. So practice these 4 exercises and we'll meet next time. Thank you.